Streaming from the 22 News Broadcast Center. This is 22 News at 4 p.m. Digital Edition.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to 22 News at 4. I'm Ciara Speller. We're going to get to your top 4 at 4 in just a moment. But first, let's have a look at your commuter traffic and weather. Let's bring in 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Alexa Bianco. Alexa, not looking too bad out there. Yeah. People enjoying the nice warm weather today.
Oh, I know I was earlier. You know that for sure. But looking at the traffic here, moving along pretty swiftly in most areas. I'd say there's a few road closures, it looks like, near Palmer. But for the most part, I see a lot of green on the board. People are back to work today for the most part from the holiday. And it is still pretty warm out. So looking at those temperatures at the moment, we're still in the 80s for most of everybody. Westfield 83, 84 in Springfield, 83 Northampton, 86 in Greenfield, and 81 in Orange, and even 80 in North Adams. So it is warm out. We have even a warmer day for tomorrow. We're dry across southern New England here. We're going to be staying dry for today. It's a nice quiet Tuesday. I know most of us wish this weather pattern would be more for the weekend, but we'll take what we can get. So we have lots of sunshine today, and it's going to continue, and I'll show you the full forecast and the skycast in just a minute.
Longtime community leader in Springfield, Henry Thomas III has died. Thomas's family announced his passing in a statement at around midday. Thomas served more than 50 years as president and CEO of the Springfield Urban League. He was also a member of the UMass Board of Trustees, and the university's 26,000 square foot center in downtown Springfield is now named in his honor. Henry Thomas III leaves behind his wife of 54 years, a daughter, a son, and 5 grandchildren. Funeral arrangements have yet to be announced. And we have an update about Monday night's motorcycle crash on I-91 in Windsor. According to Connecticut State Police, a Northampton man died due to the accident. He's been identified as 26-year-old Juan Miguel Martinez. Officials say a Toyota Tacoma and a Street Fighter Ducati were both traveling north on I-91 when the Ducati rear-ended the truck. The motorcyclist was thrown from the bike and ended up on the southbound side of the highway. Martinez was taken to Hartford Hospital, where he later died. The driver of the truck was not hurt. One of the suspects charged in the death of an 11-year-old girl from Connecticut is due in court today for a pretrial hearing. Back in March, Jonathan Nadita pleaded not guilty to various murder and kidnapping charges after the remains of Jacqueline Mimi Torres Garcia were found last year in New Britain. The girl's mother and aunt have also been charged. Her cause of death was ruled as a fatal child abuse and starvation. Prosecutors said Nanita could have stopped the abuse and her death, but didn't. His attorney argues that failing to act doesn't make him guilty. Nanita is being held on a $5 million bond. And the Hampden County DA's office is warning local parents and guardians about the dangers of underage drinking. DA Anthony Gallooni says that letting teens drink at home under their supervision can still have devastating consequences. His office stresses providing alcohol or marijuana to anyone under 21 is a criminal offense, punishable by up to 1 year in prison and a $2,000 fine. Parents can still face consequences even if they're not home if they knowingly allow underage substance use on their property. And now let's have another check of the forecast with meteorologist Alexa Bianco.
Yeah, look at that. We have mainly clear skies heading into sunset hour, so 6 o'clock. Heading in for the evening commute too, dry. Should be pretty nice heading into the evening commute for most of everybody. So we have the cloud coverage, partly cloudy through the overnight hours. Wednesday morning that does start to increase, but we do see mainly dry conditions for most of Wednesday. The cloud coverage starts to dissipate a little bit as we get into the afternoon, and then especially towards a little bit later on in the afternoon around evening time, 5-6 o'clock, but we do have the chance for some scattered showers later on this week, and I'll show you that coming up at 22 News at 5.
Trending today, a tobacco farm is transforming its barn into a public music festival featuring bands, food trucks, and local breweries. Johnson Brook Farm in Southwick has been a tobacco farm for hundreds of years. They've hosted private gatherings since 2023, and then they created their first public event last year, and it sold out. The festival features a variety of bands from heavy metal to hard rock cover bands. It takes place June 13th from 2 to 10 p.m. The alternative rock band Third Eye Blind is coming to Connecticut. The group will play Mohegan Sun Arena on Friday, July 3rd. Tickets go on sale this Friday morning at 10. Third Eye Blind rose to fame with hits like Semi Charmed Life, Jumper, and How's It Going to Be? Also in Connecticut, a West Hartford fifth grader is getting ready to compete in this year's Scripps National Spelling Bee in Washington. Sam Smith is 10 years old and goes to Entropy Academy. He's one of 247 spellers from across the U.S. and 5 other countries who are set to compete in the competition. The winner gets a trophy and more than $50,000 in cash and prizes. The National Spelling Bee's final round is set for Thursday from 8 to 10 p.m. And now for a look at what we're working on for 22 News starting at 5. The passing of former state representative Benjamin Swan has shaken up communities far and wide. Tonight at 5, hear how those who knew him are honoring his legacy. In Massachusetts, rideshare drivers have officially unionized. Coming up, the governor's statement on this historic deal. Plus, local students presented research projects at the Mass Mutual Center today. Still to come, why teachers say it's making them better civic citizens.
And one last look at traffic here. Nothing has changed really. Still a good amount of green. Might start to see some bumper to bumper traffic a little bit as we get towards the evening commute, but overall looking okay. Palmer still have some few road closures as well, but overall I'm seeing a good amount of green across the board. And you can always see the latest traffic on the Mass 511 website and also Twitter account.
All right, Alexa, thank you. And we thank you for joining us for 22 News at 4. You can join us live on TV starting at 5. Get all your local news and weather updates anytime on wwlp.com and the 22 News mobile app.